No.
Yeah. Fare thee well.
Hi there.
Welcome to the great hall of Castle Court. Hello, my lord. Hello, my lord.
Yeah, I don't know what other information I can find. Anyone shed some light on this?
Greetings. Something?
Have you seen Valis O'Deal recently? Spends all... You too.
Oh, that would be the case indeed. Alright, we're in. Huge.
Oh.
Huge. Now, it's probably going to be better to be done during the middle of the day when she's not there, but I don't care. What? What do you mean? Is that another key? Motherfucker.
Hello.
100%.
Filthy pickpocket! What did you take?
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your
Every
sentence.
fucking time.
Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then... I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Yeah, fuck it.
Do your worst!
Stay away!
Oh, they're way stronger than I am. Way stronger than I am.
Take that! You should have paid the fine! You should have paid the fine!
Burn, bitch. Ah.
Won't you die?
Thus was Oblivion. Alright, let's get back. Good to know that I can't kill any of those guys, so thanks. Deserved. I'm a bit stuck with this quest. I don't know where to go.
Yes?
Google hacks. Maybe Google it and give me a hint.
What do you think you're doing?
What is it now? Stop right there, criminal! That's too... Okay.
Fuck's sake. How was your experience with Oblivion? Oh, well, you know. Uh... Give me a nudge in the right direction. Okay, try following the path Chanel took that night looking for any signs. Alright. Just in the courtyard, then went to the Great Hall, and then went to her thing. Alright, cool. So are we saying this is the courtyard? I feel like this is the courtyard, right? Must be. Can't wait for you to like it'd be the most glaringly obvious thing. You'd be like, what an idiot. Like as if this guy didn't even find it. What a chump. Absolute clown. Well I found the paint. I found the painting and I found her like hiding spot, and then I found paint utensils in her room. And that was it. But I'm suspicious of her
How can I help you?
activities, you know. She said she went to the Great Hall. Oh shit. Just in time to watch me walk around aimlessly. What's going on, Abel? How you doing? Coming in with all your friends. Oh, am I allowed to call them friends, or is that too parasocial? Don't want to give them the wrong idea, you know. Welcome on in, Raiders. We're currently trudging around in Oblivion. Shut up, buddy. Fucking close the door. See, that's what that gets you. We're all friends. All the friends. Ah, hello, friends. Hey, Firebit. Welcome, welcome. Abel and cultists. Hey, maybe that's where it's at. Maybe that's where it's at. Big goddamn shout out to Abel. What are you playing? They last played Whole. Please explain yourself. Streaming Whole? Ayo? Ayo, love me some Whole. Same. Hey, thanks for the follow, Firebeard. Fucking legend. I'm gonna have to look it up now. Holes are nice. I remember the book Holes. Hole achieved. Actually, it's more like... Anyway. Yeah, so... yeah, TOS just got cooked. I'm done for. Done for. You just raided the last one. John bitches in with a flex. For the Raiders, give him that big bicep. Woo! Couldn't get enough. Biceps and holes. That's where it's at. Oh my. Welcome on in, everyone. My name is Matt_Defiant, or Matt. I'm a variety streamer from Melbourne, Australia, where all the kangaroos and deadly things live. Currently we are playing Oblivion. We were playing Assassin's Creed Shadows earlier. I'm just trudging through a bunch of games at the moment until some of the other stuff that I'm excited for, such as Doom, etc. comes out, and that's when we start to get into some of the more of those longer playthroughs. I typically do full playthroughs of games as long as, well, I'm enjoying them and you're enjoying them. So we have dabbled in a couple of games recently that we haven't gone all the way through. Adamfall, Avowed. Yeah, we're just chilling at the moment. I've played, when I say variety, I mean variety. But for some reason, every game that's been coming out this year has been an RPG. So, yeah, Adamfall. Nah, man. Like poor man's Outer World. It's on hold. I ain't gonna beat it. I think we spent an hour and a half, 2 hours in Adamfall. The story is very non-existent, I feel. Tactical retreat from Adamfall, yet they just throw you out into the world, and then it's like, here's like this very vague story cue, and then it's like, okay, cool, go talk to people. Alright, cool, you find someone and he's like, I don't know where I am. It's like, okay, cool. It's like, maybe talk to this person. Okay, cool. So at this point I've got no weapons, no nothing. I'm walking through. Next minute I walk into an outlaws, some fucking bandit village. There's like 30 guys with guns and weapons. You can't dodge, you can't block. So I had to just like knock someone out and hope for the best. Finally got a gun, and then as soon as I got a gun, it was just murder hobo. Because there was no direction. Then I go to the next place, I'm like, okay, cool, I found a town of like non-hostile people. No one would tell me fucking anything. This one person was like, you must go see the major. Alright, cool. Where's the major? I went to, I don't know, 50% of the town, couldn't find this guy. Got into a bakery. Person was sus, so I killed the person in the bakery. Found out that she was hiding someone upstairs that was infected. Killed that person. And then I managed to brute force my way through, just through killing people, to the objective that I needed to apparently get to. And at that point, there was no point in doing quests. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I just needed to kill people and find things. I remember Mad Max. At least with Mad Max, though, the combat was good. But the story was a bit eh. But the combat was good. Just getting lost. Give it a try. Like, you might like it, but you know when it has that, like, bit of indie jank? Especially when, like, shooting guns are a bit eh. Melee combat was definitely eh. Yeah, it's a bit. There you go. There you go. I felt myself. It was 2 hours in, and I was like, "Fuck me!" Like, on to the next objective. Okay, on to like. Guess I'll go to here. There was nothing that was really keeping me involved. The story wasn't engaging. I could see where the story was going anyway. We're going to kill some sort of entity that was created, and it's just poisoning the town. Cool, no worries. Yeah, it wasn't anything stunning, to say the least. So, yeah. Anyway, for everyone that isn't already following Abel, I know for a fact, comes in as, yeah, definitely deep sale. Game Pass as well. I'm gonna be that guy, and please forgive everyone.
Well met.
Borderlands was like that for me. We're talking every Borderlands, or just like the first one? Borderlands is a good game if you like, if you're a loot goblin. First one I can understand. The first one, there wasn't really a story. It was like, welcome to town. The premise is you're a vault hunter. Find the vault. So, okay, cool. And you just kind of methodically going through quests for the sake of it. Number 2 and 3 have a story. There is something there that keeps you going. Same as pre-sequel. They definitely got better with that. But I can understand what you mean though, Firebeard. Especially if you take the nostalgia glasses off and you just look at the game as a whole. 100%. 100%. I like Borderlands, but I definitely know what you're talking about. 100%. Just love desert settings.
What is it?
Fair. Fair. Yes, as I was saying, if you do not currently follow Abel, please do.
Greetings,
I know they're a
investigator.
firm supporter of the channel. I know when I've seen him lurking from time to time. I'm gonna do my little check. Be like, oh, who's chilling? Who's chilling? I see you. I respect it. Apparently June's alright. I've heard some streamers say that it's pretty good. It's pretty interesting. It plays more like what's that Conan game? It's by the same people. Age of Exiles? The survival Conan game. Apparently it plays very similar to that. Conan Exiles, that's it. Yeah. Plays similar to that. Which is... could be a
Good to
thing.
see you.
Hey, Vonksy, how you doing? I like Conan Exiles, so like, yeah. I'll see what it is. Look at it. Apparently I'm looking for something. Oh, welcome back, Vonksy. How you doing, baby? We're currently looking for a clue. Supposedly that I should find, but I know that I won't. Because this shit doesn't make any fucking sense. Felt like we had a good diversity of games. It's interesting, it seems to follow patterns. You get like a wave of you just get waves of like the same sort of games coming out all the time. This year's good though, in my opinion, Firebeard. I feel like we're getting a lot of variety this year. Games like KCD into a game like Expedition 33. Hey, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna say Tails. I'm gonna go with Tails easy. KCD mentioned. It's going back to being diverse. Yeah. This year in particular, it's been very nice. Oh, here we go. Paint. There we go. Found paint stains and paint footprint on the carpet in the dining area. I now have enough clues to make an accusation. Alright, cool. Alright, found it, Dorian. Just in the below set. Yeah, we were having a discussion the other night that it's interesting that AAA is starting to fall off and lose these very, very talented people, whether they're laying them off or whatnot. These people are well connected and more than likely are just forming their own studios to create their own games and visions without any sort of, you know, that's someone who's fucking guilty. Why yet? Why sitting on the bed for? AAA games play it too safe. Yeah, because AAA games and AAA developers, AAA publishers, they all are now backed by money and investors, because that's how you get to that point, right? You get money thrown into you. And 90% of the time, it's like, okay, cool, we need to make the most amount of money as quickly as possible when this game releases. So what do we need to do to get there? We're going to throw out monetization, we're going to do all this, we're going to do all this stuff. We want that hour, they want that year development cycle. We want this game to cook for as least amount of time as possible, but get the most results out of it, because more people that are... Exactly, they want the guaranteed payout. As soon as they want... some microtransactions are okay. I'm not saying they all are, but some are okay. When we're talking about games that have... If it's a cosmetic microtransaction... I'm going to pause this while I talk for a second. But not a little bit, they want all the... Yeah, 100%, exactly. And of course, they also... I think what's come into the industry as well is they're getting teams that are like 100, 150 people that like each person has one singular role for that project. They finish that project and they're obviously let go because they only know how to do one thing. I'm going to throw out the game. Expedition 33 had exactly 33 people on it. And if you, the fucking credits on that game were fantastic, because you would see the same name 4 or 5 times across 4 or 5 different things. And they crushed it in that game. that game would have made money because paying 33 people to create a game that got Game Pass money? Fire. Games are amazing. Yeah, we look at the games that are, funnily enough, doing well now, and they are jank games. Yeah, you need to play Expedition 33. It is very good, very good, very good, very good. Did my top 3 game of the year so far. That and KCD 2. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. For sure. Without a doubt. What's 3? Obviously, Adamfall. No. What is my 3rd for the year? Probably Monster Hunter, to be honest. Probably Monster Hunter so far. But I feel like that's going to get tipped. I feel like that's going to get tipped off. Yeah, exactly, Vonksy. 100%, man. 100%. It's becoming quite evident. Becoming quite evident that's the way. And hopefully some of these smaller studios that have, you know, offshoots of people are going to start getting the money and they start to do whatever they want to do. Just take the risk, who knows? I'm sure the people that created Schedule 1 and fucking Repo and stuff like that were like, we'll see if it works. Just throw that Hail Mary. I'm very certain that they are enjoying the money that has come their way. Alright, let's accuse this bitch.
Anyway, hello.
You got any rooms?
Don't know why.
Cool.
Are you a key?
Yes.
You have strong evidence, but I do not trust you enough to speak true my motivations. We'll see. I appreciate that will get you something. Are you? Very well. I confess to the crime, but please understand, I only did
Here's
it out of
40
the great
bucks.
love
Tell
I
me
had in
why
my
you
heart
did
for
it.
Count Volga. It was I that painted that portrait. When the Count was lost, the Countess spent so much time with it that I became jealous. I had to have the painting back, so I decided to steal it, then hide it behind the painting in my quarters. I'm ashamed of my crime.
What a dumbass. You see so many cases of this random day working this random thing had a really interesting idea. They said, fuck it, go for it. You just can't do that with 300 people because it would become utter chaos. No, dude, you speaking truth, speaking truth. Don't be sorry for paragraphing. If you were saying dumb shit, then I'd be like, yeah, but it's true. It's true. The only time that I feel like it's worth having teams that big nowadays is when the game is something that is progressing for a long amount of time, or if it's a massive game. Like look at the people, look at Riot Games, NetEase. You know, some of these people that are fucking huge, and they have that many games. If you have staff that can work on multiple games at once, or you know, updating games, etc., I feel like that's very different to developing a game and having, you know, a sound director do whatever they need to do, or a 3D artist. Once a 3D artist is finished modeling and textures, even though that is a quite a large job, what are they gonna do after that? They don't, like, rare. I mean, I don't want to say rarely, but updating a texture, fixing a model, you know, sell auto parts. Yep. That's the way. I got the clues.
I was careless to leave my art
Yep.
You have your... I am ashamed that I took the...
Cool.
I am undone.
I'm gonna talk to old mate and tell her what you did. You rat. Yes. No, I'm all about having these discussions in chat because it's very valid. Very valid. Like, ooh, whoa.
Oh, you have returned. Whom did you accuse? I'm shocked to hear of Chanel's crime, as she has always been such a nice
Oh, good
member
line.
of our
Appreciate you
court.
coming on by, buddy.
But I see that your evidence is without question. She shall be banished from Castle Coral and stripped of her duties.
Very true.
However, I am not without pity. and therefore, but she is never to set foot in. As a reward, I'm sorry. Farewell.
Whatever. Thank you.
Tidings, citizen.
I reckon I spent more than 200 fucking gold
Greetings, Redguard.
trying to bribe people to tell me the truth. Ridiculous. Easy line. You will see me when you see me. Probably tomorrow night.
How are you?
I am good. I don't think there's anything like. I think someone said they were hearing something in Yugal Ballet's house. I feel it was Yugal's. No. Alright, I feel like we've done most things we need to do here. Nothing like a good investigation quest. Just start everything up.
Well, I run the North Country. We're all talking about. There are no finer chestnut horses. Too bad. Good day.
2,500 to buy a horse. Fucking hell. Can I just steal the horse? Alright, what are we doing here? Wayne Lodge, Wayne House, Wayne Priory. Crumbling Mine. Disabled Coral. Coral! Theory, yes you can. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Where's the Fighters Guild? I've been referenced the Fighters Guild on an occasion. Lucky KCD. What are the old KCD we mentioned? Who are these two clowns? These guys that I'm supposed to meet to go do this other quest?
And just calm down. I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. He is not coming with us. You would join us. There's no point in.
Cool, let's go. Run to the sunset. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I see the method to the madness. I understand. This is how fucking slow we're gonna walk the whole way to wherever we have to go. Boy, boy, I can't wait. Boy, boy, I'm excited.
We will spill their blood in the name of our father.
Relax. That's a cool thing to say.